Which will you open? New doors of career and money are waiting for you, so stay tuned. Hey dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop into today's reading. So today's pick a card is all about the new career and money doors that are opening up for you. We have 4 piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I will give you all some time to meditate on your pile selection. Okay, my dreamy dreamers, so again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I love you all so much, and I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s, welcome back to your reading regarding the new opportunities that await you in career and money. So you all chose this beautiful pink and white door. Okay, I love this door so much. It was one of my favorites when I found it. I found this at Dollar Tree, by the way. When I found it, I thought how beautiful it was. Like, it kind of reminds me of the home I live in. And I loved it so much. So you can see these roses and these flowers all on the doorway. And it has like these gold accents. It's just very luxurious, right? It's very luxurious, but also very feminine, very soft as well. So what I'm getting for the new opportunities that await you in career and money, I feel like you guys are going to be very creative because, to be honest, anybody's home that looks like this, whether it be a fae, whether it be, anything, to me, any home that looks like this is definitely giving creative, but also luxurious. They like the finer things in life, especially with the gold accents on the handle. And then you have like the gold trimmings, the golden pink trimmings. It's very luxurious. It's also giving me Taurus energy. And then you have, I don't know if these are roses. They kind of look like roses. But you have these red flowers crawling up the wall here. So pile number 1s, I feel like the new opportunities that await you in career and money is you could have like this very unique calling or this very unique opportunity to work in maybe like the luxury business, to work in like fashion or makeup or like things that scream expensive, expensive, but also very refined, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So let's put your door aside. Put it right here and let's get into your reading. We're gonna hop right into the Green Witch Oracle. I've already cleansed and blessed this deck off camera, so let's begin. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for giving clear, concise, accurate messages to our pile number 1s. What new opportunities await pile number 1 in career and money? What new opportunities await pile number 1s in career and money? Okay, pile number 1, so we're back. So let's reveal this card that wasn't shown yet. Beautiful. So we have card number 39 with longevity. We have this air energy, and we also have, I believe this is Scorpio energy. We have this clock here, and this sun. Card number 33, wholeness. We have water energy. We also have this pentagram here made with sticks, and we have black mulberry. In our last card, we have card number 6. We have earth energy, and ironically enough, we have Gemini and Libra. Leadership, broccoli. There's also a wand. So pile number 1s, what I'm getting for you regarding the new opportunities that await you in your career and money is that whatever you're doing right now, even your future plans, right? Whatever you're doing currently or whatever you are anticipated to do, you're going to have a chance to make something very sustainable with this longevity card here. It's like you can be in this career, you could be in this business, you could be in this job for as long as you like. With this clock here, I feel like time is of the essence. Maybe you feel the opposite, right? Maybe you feel like time is moving forward and you need to make a decision about something. With this leadership card here, you could be transitioning into a new role, maybe managerial, for those of you all who, are working in a business. You might be given a promotion or a raise. But I feel, what's interesting? I feel as if pile number 1, some of you might feel like if you were to accept a position where you currently are, if you are unsatisfied with that job or with that career, you might feel like if you accept this role, you'll be stuck somewhere for a long time. Because I feel like with card number 33, you're looking for something, a career, a job, a position, a role to make you feel whole and complete, right? I feel like there's a fluidity in the way that you would like to work, but maybe where you are currently, you don't feel as if you can embody it in your current environment and in your current situation. But what I do feel for you pile number 1s regarding this new opportunity is that whatever decision that you make, the person that you identify as will be able to transition these skill sets that you have into whatever role or whatever position or whatever business that you take it to next. I feel like you have staying power. Like you're a very loyal, either employee, an employer, or a contractor. You're very loyal. And I feel like when you do find positions that feel connected to you, you give your all. You stay for a while. And you create magic in those positions, in those environments. But let's delve deeper into these messages for you pile number 1s. Pile number 1. So we're back. You all got Temperance, the Chariot, and the 5 of Swords, along with the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. Very interesting. So the new opportunities that await you in career and money, I feel like there's a balancing act that's going to happen here. And it's interesting because we have this triangle, right? Which to me represents mind, body, and spirit, right? It represents the material, the ethereal, and the internal, the emotional world, right? And I feel as if there's going to be a balancing act. There's some transmutation going on with what it is that you do. And it doesn't matter what sector of a career that you're in, what you do for work, what you do to make money. There is I want to say a transitioning happening here, but I don't think that's really the word that I'm looking for. It's like a transmutation. It's like something that you're making. You're coming up with it yourself, if that makes sense. And whatever it is that you're coming up with, this could be a new business idea. This could be a new business. This could be a proposal or a project that you are developing for a company that you work for or with, or for a customer or a client that you work for or with. Whatever that you're making right now, pile number 1s, and I did not expect this message to come out, but whatever it is that you're making, it's going to be very successful and victorious and lead you to long-term success. It's absolutely, these are two major arcana, and we have the Temperance card and we have the Chariot. The Temperance card typically does represent healing, right? A healing, a renewal, and like moderation, right? Like temperance, to be tempered, to be balanced, right? But what I'm getting is you're making something. There's creation happening here. And with the Chariot energy, there's another semblance of balance, right? Of balance, of left and right, black and white, right or wrong, something like that. But traditionally, the Chariot is a vehicle that moves forward, right? So it's like whatever that you're creating, whether it be through spirituality, right? Some of you all might be spiritual practitioners, or might be tarot readers, or you might have spiritually based businesses, or you might work, even if you don't work in the field of spirituality, whatever you integrate in your work has an element of spirituality and ritual, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting here. And it's interesting because with the Five of Swords, it's like you're going to do whatever it takes for this to work for you. And to me, I'm not seeing that in like a bad way or vicious way. I feel like others might, okay? And I say this because pile number ones, the Five of Swords is right on top of the leadership card. And so how you are positioning yourself in whatever it is that you're doing, it might ruffle feathers, but by all means, I don't think this is what you're doing intentionally. I think it's ruffling feathers because people don't normally see you as this type of leader, right? It's almost maybe they've taken your kindness as a weakness, so to speak. But now in this new year, you're shifting in this new role, in this new opportunity, in this new responsibility. You're shifting gears and it's taking people by surprise. And I think they're more unnerved because it's a surprise coming from you. It's not merely the fact of what you're doing, but it's who is doing it. Okay. So I think that's very interesting. It's very interesting, very channeled. Now with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like you're going to have a lot of choices to make, right? To whom much is given, much is required. And, I know proverbially they say heavy is the head that wears a crown. So whenever you're in this leadership position, whenever you have this kind of like hierarchical position, you tend to have to make more choices on behalf of the multitude, on behalf of a lot of people. And I think therein lies, I don't want to say a conundrum, but therein lies you having to have discernment over how you lead and how you conduct yourself, because you are going to be very successful in what it is that you're doing, in these opportunities, in this new role, in this new position, in this new career, whether you're making a new product for your business, whether you're taking on more clients, you're going to be successful. And I really do feel like Spirit is just saying, use your discernment when you're making choices. Choose wisely with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now, I want to clarify because this Temperance card and this Chariot and this Five of Swords, they're correlating almost super beautifully into these oracle cards that came out. Yes, for sure, right? Wholeness with Temperance. That's the whole point of wanting to be moderate, wanting to exercise moderation, is so you can have this chi about you, this balancing act. But it comes from a very spiritual place, a very spirited place, right? And then it tends to materialize on the outside. So when you're balanced, when you're temperate on the inside, people feel that, people know that, they see it, So let's see. Let's clarify this Five of Swords. Why is this Five of Swords here for our pile number ones regarding the new opportunity that awaits them? What is this Five of Swords? Clarify this Five of Swords for our pile number ones. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. This is who you're becoming, pile number ones, that people are going to be shook at. They're not going to know what to expect. It's almost like they're not going to know what has hit them, so to speak. The Queen of Swords represents Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. The Queen of Swords is not afraid of confrontation. They're not afraid of doing and saying the hard things. And they're not afraid of that because they are coming from experience, right? It's like gnosis, you know, that love of God that we get, that love of spirit that we get. And it might not be super logical in how we, you know that there is a force, you know what I'm saying, beyond us, but it only comes through personal experience. This is the Queen of Wands. This is why she's so sure of her voice. You know, she's not afraid to say things indirectly, you know, and she does say them out of love, but she comes from experience, so she knows what she's talking about. This is going to be you in this new role and opportunity. You're going to be very direct, very poised, you know, not afraid to ruffle feathers or even, dare I say, be a little confrontational at times. Confrontation is not always a bad thing. Usually, sometimes confrontation is necessary in order for us to better communicate, you know, with the opposing party, with the people who we need to communicate with. Because not everyone is going to have the same ideas. They're not going to think the same way, and they're not going to agree on everything. So sometimes you do have to agree to disagree, but other times, depending on what's at stake, you just have to make executive decisions. And this is what I'm getting with this Queen of Swords here. An executive decision will be made. A confrontation might be had, but it's going to be it's going to be for the better of the organization, of the business, and you're doing and saying what you need to because it has to be done. And that's what I'm getting here. This is definitely regarding work. You know, I feel like you've been working towards this type of energy to begin with, pile number ones, and you're finally embodying it. And that's the new opportunity that's coming in. This is definitely a leadership role. You know, it takes a strong person to rise to the occasion when it comes to being able to deliver hard news, to being able to deliver, you know, things that need to be said, write checks, pay people, you know, things like that. You're growing up. Okay. Tell us more. What else does our pile number ones need to know about these new opportunities in career and money that awaits them, Spirit? Tell us more. Tell us more for our pile number ones. Tell us more about this new opportunity coming in for our pile number ones in career and money. Look at this. Card number 9, peace. Bridget, goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. I feel like whatever position, whatever this newfound opportunity that it is that, you know, you are finding yourself in, I feel like there's going to be, I feel like more peace with you in this position than anybody else, if that makes sense, right? So it could be like the changing of guard, so to speak, and maybe you're the new guard, you know, quote unquote. I feel like people are going to feel like they could confide in you, you know, because you're real. You're saying maybe the things that have needed to be said, but people in the past, they just weren't able to convey that, right? They weren't able to just say it how you're saying it. Let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Tell us more about the new opportunity that awaits our pile number ones in career and money. What are these new opportunities that are awaiting pile number ones in career and money? What are these new opportunities that are waiting? Okay. We have two cards that came out. We have card number 24 with magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. And we have card number 38, divine guidance. Whispers from the beings who shine, let their message be clear and kind. And we have peace as well, pile number 1. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. Like, no matter what industry that you work in, pile number 1s, you guys have this unmatched energy of like this peaceful, almost like magical, ethereal presence that you bring to a situation. People automatically feel like they could confide in you about things that they may not have told a boss or someone who they're seeking their services out to or something like that. This is something very magical that's within you, right? This is something that's within you, that you're very resilient, right? You could have like claircognizant powers too, to where you just know things and you're very intuitive when it comes to your clientele or your job or something. Like maybe let's say you're an assistant or something like that, and your boss doesn't have to tell you all the time what they need. You just kind of know it because you're very intuitive, and so you're able to show up even before they ask, and that is an advantage, right? That's what I'm getting here. And it's like, again, with this five of swords and queen of swords, I just feel like you don't mind doing what you have to do to claim victory in a situation. Because the irony in this too is with the Chariot card, the Chariot is a victory card. So is the 5 of swords. They consider this a shallow victory or like a hollow victory because it was hard fought, but it's a victory nonetheless, right? So, excuse me, pile number 1s. So I felt like you had to become this Queen of Swords energy in order to embody this hard fought victory, in order to achieve this hard fought victory. And it is what it is. I feel like, you're seizing the opportunity. What's that saying? You have to do things you've never done in order to get the results that you've never had. I'm paraphrasing, but it kind of goes something along those lines. So, yeah, pile number 1's very interesting reading. Very tea, sip, sip. So I hope this all came together for you, because I feel like it kind of took me some time to get into to really get into this. But let's see. Let's roll some astro dice to conclude your reading. Very last messages for our pile number 1s to conclude their reading. Okay. We have Taurus energy, very interesting pile number 1. So I was getting very Venusian energy with this, with the luxury, beauty, like refinement. So very interesting. Some of you all might be experiencing these new opportunities come Taurus season. Okay, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're getting these messages, they should apply. We also have Neptune energy. I feel like you guys could be working in like an industry of like making dreams come true, or like facilitating beautiful things that make people feel like their dreams are coming true, or like they're in a illusion or like a dream. I just keep getting dream with Neptune. And I say that because we had the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the tarot deck when we did our first cards came out. So next we have the 11th house. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, yeah, the 11th house talks about networks, talks about groups. It does talk about dreams and wishes too, and aspirations. So I feel like some of you guys could help people like facilitate their dreams or their goals. And you do so in a very upfront way because you've been there. You've been there. You've healed, right? You've healed through something. And I feel like maybe the people who come to you are divinely guided to you, right? The people who come to you for help or your services or your products, they were sent to you. And it's kind of like how, like, yeah, it's kind of like a weird occurrence of how, you know, everything kind of happened, but it was, you know, it just worked out, right? Divine guidance, divinely orchestrated. So yes, so with that being said, pile number one, that is all the time that I have for you, my lovely dreamy dreamers. Let me know what resonated with you in the comments down below. I love you all so much. And until next time, I will see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading regarding what new opportunities await you in career and money, okay? So you all chose this cobblestone doorway, right, with this very elaborate design and this kind of like, what is that? It's definitely not a navy blue, but this blue wooden door, okay? So I think it's interesting. I feel like the new opportunities that await you in career and money is something very structured, very stable, right? That was built brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? Brick by brick and with grit, right? And it's on the surface, it seems very like meticulous, very well thought out, you know? So in business, this could be like, I feel like a job, in business or in career, this could be like a career in numbers, right? A mathematician, a scientist, an accountant, you know, accounting position, someone who is very methodical and really good with like mechanisms, like the mechanics of things, right? If this isn't any of those things, everything that I just said, you just being very methodical and thoughtful, very well thought out and mechanical. So you can build infrastructures of any type of business, of your own, of an organization's. You know the nuts and the bolts, right? You know what makes the business continue to turn like a well-oiled machine, okay? So let's see what new opportunity awaits you in career and money. Okay, pile number two, so we're back. Let's reveal the cards that didn't flip over. Okay, so we have card number 41 with purification. We have air energy, Gemini energy, and the plant is Snapdragon. We have card number 14 with divination. We have fire energy, I believe that's Scorpio, and then we have chives. And then the card that did flip over, is card number 33 with wholeness, water energy, and black mulberry is the fruit. So very interesting pile number ones, because I did say something regarding science. And I feel like with this beaker, or I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a bottle or what. It looks like a beaker. With purification, it gives like alchemy, like science, like you're trying to solve something that is very science-backed, science-based. I also think it's very interesting how card number 41 and card number 14 are like mirrors, right? Like I'm getting mirror neurons too. And then we have divination here with this crystal ball. You guys might be prophesizing something at work, or like your work or this new opportunity might have something to do with something that you already figured was going to come into your life. And you were kind of just using like the scientific method of like deductive reasoning in order to figure out what this new thing is. It's interesting too, because we have this pentagram here. And it looks like a pentacle, right? So this could be very lucrative for you. It could provide a lot of wholeness and stability. We also have card number 33. The number 3 is a master number that represents the master teacher. So some of you all might find like your profession in teaching or teaching science or teaching magic or something along those lines. Some of you might be 41. Some of you might be 33 years old. 14 could be very relevant. Maybe some of you, I doubt any of you are 14, but some of you all might be born on the 14th of any given month. The ages 33 through 14 could be very pivotal ages for you as well, or could have been. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have card number 27 with duality. More water energy, and we have the fruit banana. And then we have this, gosh, what is this called? I forgot what this is called. Pile number 2s, but it's something in medicine. Some of you all could be coming into like a new breakthrough with holistic medicine, or like something in the medical field or industry. Healing work too. Some of you all could be very heavily involved with your career for healing, spiritual healing, physical healing, you know. Some of you all could do Reiki too, because we have divination and then purification. Very magic based, or like very energetic based work. Let's delve deeper into your tarot, into this reading with some tarot, pile number 2s. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages regarding the new opportunities that await our pile number 2s in career and money. Okay, we have the World. What new opportunities await our pile number 2s in career and money? That was very quick. We have the Fool, and we have the Hangman in reverse. I feel like you're getting a new perspective, or like a new lease on life, pile number 2s. You could be changing industries like drastically. Like some of you all, maybe you guys, like you could have been teachers and then like want to go to medical school out of nowhere, or you could be artists and then want to become scientists or something. It's just not so, it's like a drastic change. It's going to be very successful, but I feel that this change is coming because it's like you're wrapping up a whole cycle of something. This could be an age cycle, right? From 33 to 41. And now you just find yourself in a completely new, different like paradigm, right? New, different perspective. And you're like, you know what? No, I want to do something completely different. You know, I'm willing to go back to school. I'm willing to, you know, take different classes or courses in order to like, you know, change my field of industry or something like that. The World, the Fool, and the Hangman in reverse. These are 3 major arcanas, and you guys got them. It's a completely new, different trajectory. The World talks about success, talks about integration and wholeness, right? The World talks about wholeness, ironically enough. The World can also signify travel. So some of you all might be traveling nurses, or like you might travel for work. If you're not traveling nurses, you definitely might travel for work. And it's important work is what I'm getting. It's just important work. Whatever that is. This could be healing. This could be energetic healing too. You could be bringing like holistic healing to another part of the world or country even. You know, depending on where you live, you could be traveling or moving and bringing like your newfound approach to healing to a whole new area. Because I feel like you're ramping up, like you're finding this new, you're moving, like there's a new motivation. With the Hangman, this talks about a pause. This talks about a surrender, right? When it's upright. It talks about a pause. It talks about a surrender. It talks about a waiting game. But when it's when it's in reverse, it's like you've gotten yourself from that stagnant, waiting, long-term situation until, you've gotten yourself from that into movement. Like you see the perspective. That's where that halo energy is coming from, right? There's stability here. There's groundedness in your approach. Finally. And it's like a whole new beginning. It's like you're starting from scratch. And I guess that's where I was getting with this cobblestone, like building something brick by brick. You don't mind doing that. You don't mind starting all over. You don't mind kind of like revamping yourself, or like, what is it? Reinventing yourself. That's what I'm getting. Some of you all could be reinventing yourself in work or business. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. The Tower. You're complete. This is a whole complete lifestyle change, or a change for the better. I'm definitely getting for the better. But let's see. Let's see if let's clarify some of these cards. What is this new energy? Clarify this full energy for our pile number 2s regarding the new opportunities in career and money for our pile number 2s. What are these new opportunities coming in for our pile number 2s in career and money? Look, we have the Knight of Swords. They're coming in pretty fast. It's either they're coming in pretty fast or you're moving pretty fast towards this new beginning. Okay, you're taking your shot now. You're not waiting. That's what that Hangman energy was about. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles. Wow, and the Six of Pentacles. This is very lucrative, whatever this is, and you know it. That's why you're running with it. You're running with an opportunity right now, pile number 2s. I don't really know what field this is. It could have been any of the fields that I said earlier, but you know how lucrative this is, and you're running with it. Wow. King of Pentacles. This is someone who is establishing like a business or like an empire as well. Some of you all might be growing something, like maybe you're shifting careers as like you don't mind building something brick by brick because you could be growing something on like a farm or something, you know, and you're really methodical with it. And maybe some of you might be 33 and it could take till you're 41, but you don't mind that. You don't mind playing the long game because it's something that you're very interested in. This could be any industry. I don't know why, but I do feel like this has something to do with overseas, okay? And that could be wherever that applies for you, pile number 2s. It could be anywhere overseas. Okay, let's see. Give us more information, Spirit, on our pile number 2s. Opportunities. Tell us more about these new opportunities that are awaiting pile number 2 in their career and money. Thank you. Wow. Look at that. So we have card number 10 with authenticity. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Card number 10. This is something that's authentic to you. This is why you're running with it, pile number 2s. You're like, no, I'm not letting anybody get in my way. I know this is a good opportunity and I'm going to take it. I feel like this is like a fresh start as well. Okay, so we also have card number 12 with success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. So when this comes in, it's going to be very successful, hence this world card, right? And I feel like you got here through trusting in yourself, pile number 2s. You got here through trusting in yourself and making haste while the sun is still up. Like taking action on things, not just thinking about it, but taking action. Oh, wow. And whatever this is, you really love this. I was going to say that too. This is like a passion project or something that you're very passionate about. Love, Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. I feel like whatever this is that you're about to like reinvent yourself with or through, this could be like a garden or a farm and you're growing something and it's wildly successful and it's so lucrative. It's about to be so lucrative for you, pile number 2s, is because you took your time, you didn't rush it, you only made haste when the opportunity was ripe, right? When the opportunity presented itself, but you didn't rush this, and you're not going to. But whenever you're getting these cues, you are speeding towards them. But it's hard to describe because it's very authentic. You're not trying to force anything. You're just taking the cues as they come, and you're taking inspired action, but you are rushing towards this new beginning, but because it's for you to rush to right now, if that makes sense. And it's interesting because she is gathering her harvest in this cornucopia that surrounds her. Very successful. So this could be like, maybe some of you all might be making like tinctures or herbs, or you're like herbalists, or you have like this business that is very fruitful, that is a necessity. People need it, whether it be medicinal, whether it be like, what is it, recreational or ceremonial, they need it. And you don't mind taking your time building this up because you know how successful it's going to be. I'm gonna pull some of these Fenda Cecil Kipper fortune telling cards because I'm curious as to what this is. What is this industry, or what is this new opportunity? Give us clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number twos. What is this industry for pile number twos? Okay. Let me see. So we have card number 10, 10, 10. You know what this is, journey. Again, this might include travel. This could be in the travel industry or import export. This could be import export, pile number twos. Very interesting. Like, yeah, import export. That's what I'm getting, 10, 10. You know what this is though. You know what it is. We have card number 19, coffin. It marks the ending of something. 1 and 9, that's 10 again. We have triple tens, ultimately, numerologically speaking. Or if you want to whittle it down, like 111. You know what this is. It could even be 1111 because we have this one card here. And we have card number 35, pathway. This is your path to success. This is your path to success. Card number 35, 3 and 5, that's 8. Some of you all, this might be your personal year 8, 3 and 5. Some of you all, you might be 35 years old when this takes off, or when this starts to, when this starts to take off, or when you find this pathway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 butterflies. Butterflies in and of themselves are symbolic of change. And then we have the number 5, 5 butterflies here. It's hyper symbolic of change. And then you're going through like this portal, this gateway, this pathway. It's like this path is being shown to you now. Very interesting. But it marks the end of something. Oh, but what did I say earlier? You guys could be transitioning from one career to the next, completely starting over. So this is therein lies the ending of something, and this whole new beginning, and this trajectory of something that you didn't even realize was going to be as successful as it's going to be for you. Very interesting, pile number twos. Okay, well, we're going to wrap up your reading with some roll of the Astro dice. Last messages for our pile number 2, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Last messages, Spirit, regarding their career and money. Oh my God, you can't make this up. We have the 10th house. Wow, that is so fascinating. If it wasn't a triple 10 before, it definitely is now. We also have Leo energy. Some of you all might have Leo in the 10th house. It's your time to shine. Okay. Leo in the 10th house does represent like how you are front facing in your career. And Leos are very gregarious. They're very charismatic. They're the center of attention as well. And we have this Venus, and Venus represents love. This could be something you love so very much. okay? And you're going to be the face of it. You're going to be like the front facing person. You're going to be the one that really markets whatever this is. That's what I'm getting. This could be a beauty treatment as well, but I'm getting love here. This could be something that helps people to fall in love or calls in love or something like that. It's very interesting. But I feel like you're gonna love what this is. You're gonna love to do this. It's like a passion of yours. Okay, pile number 2. So let me know in the comments if this rings true, if this makes sense. Some of you might be in the beauty industry, but what I'm getting is like, I think you're about to really start doing what you love, and like you might end one career for doing what it is that really calls to you and that's really authentic to you and that you're passionate about. Okay, so with that being said, I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. I really hope this message resonated with you. If it did, hit the thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s, welcome back to your reading on the new opportunities that await you in career and business. So you all chose this cutesy, super fun door that is basically in the shape of a mushroom, and it has all these beautiful natural elements to it. We have a frog, we have mushrooms, we have flowers, and we even have a butterfly that sits on top of the door archway. So in career and business, I think the new opportunity that awaits you is kind of like an adventure and doing something different and fun, even elaborate and a little kooky. Some of you all might be designers and might be very eccentric in the way that you approach design, or things that are kind of mundane, you make them fun and you make them to come to life, so to speak, right? There could be a lot of change coming up in your career and money as well, because we have so many references to change with the mushroom shaped archway and door frame. We have the butterfly that symbolizes a breakthrough moment. And then we have 2 mushrooms on the side here, which represents more change and growth, right? So I feel like there's a lot of expansioning happening in your career and finances or your money. And even the frog energy is an energy of, or the toad, whichever this is, it could be a frog or a toad. It's a sign that signifies a need to focus on one thing and to do it well, right? So you could be expanding your knowledge or your reference base regarding a career or something in business, whatever, okay? So I do want to read a little bit to you about the frog as a spirit animal, because you guys were the only doorway that had an animal on it so far. So let's see. It says, when frog appears, it is a sign that you need to focus on one thing and do it well. Frog has a tendency to jump from one project to another. It warns that now is not the time for being unfocused, but instead you need to concentrate on the most important situation in your life and give it all of your attention. It's time to be serious. Hold your ground, speak your mind, and let your emotions out. This is a time of cleansing, of transformation, and of future growth. Relationships can be restored at this time. New opportunities can be locked down. It says frog means you have a knack for giving great advice because you really listen to someone's problems before speaking. You tend to have close and meaningful relationships with others. You're the friend who is reliable, dependable, who will always show up when called. You love with abandon and with your whole heart. There's no middle road with you. If you don't like something, you don't like it. You don't pretend or hide your feelings. Assist when you need to release negative emotions and doubt. Frog can help you create new beginnings for yourself. So pile number 3s. Pile number 3s, massive change. And interestingly enough, the frog spirit animal came to say, now is the time to focus on what it is that you want and double and triple down on it, okay? So let's put your door frame on the side, and let's hop into your reading. No pun intended. We're going to use the Green Witch Oracle. So let's begin. Tell us more, Spirit. What new opportunity awaits our pile number 3s in career and money? What new opportunities await our pile number 3s in career and money? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What new opportunities await our pile number 3s in career and money, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay, 3 cards fell out straight away. So let's get into it. We have at the bottom of the deck, card number 37, healing, air energy. We have Aries energy. We have this little potion bottle, and we have geranium. So let's reveal your 3 cards. We have card number 4 with emotion. Okay. That's earth energy. We have like an incense here or something like that. I don't know what that is. And we have the cucumber. We have card number 19 with strength. We have fennel. We have Virgo energy. And then we have the sword. And we have card number 42 with refinement, air energy. We have Scorpio, and we have the dahlia. Very interesting. And I think it's interesting because we have 2 green vegetables, and then we have 2 pink flowers. Pink represents refinement, right? It can represent refinement, a lightness, femininity. It could represent playfulness and friendship as well. Green represents earthy things. It could represent healing, health, money, abundance, right? I think it's interesting too, because we have healing here with geranium. And we have like this potion bottle, but then we also have like this pestle and mortar that they're like breaking up something in order to create like a potion, like something medicinal, right? Very interesting. Okay, so new opportunities that await for you. I feel like this is something that is going to be this is an opportunity that's going to strengthen your conviction when it comes to what it is that you have been doing. You remember when I was talking about there's a lot of change and growth and expansion that's happening for you, pile number 3s? That's what I'm getting here. You're about to expand and expound upon something that you're already doing. You're going to strengthen it through your convictions and your emotional conviction towards it. And I get that sense because we have this refinement card. And I feel like you're really going to refine something about your craft, and you're going to just continue to make it better. You're not about to hop around from thing to thing. Like, no, it's not like you're changing industries or anything like that. You're not changing what you're doing, but you're doubling down and you're creating a better infrastructure and systems that go in place with it. Bottom of the deck with card number 37, healing. You could be in the healing arts. You could, be a therapist, or you could make healing like remedies, like teas or tinctures, or you could be a herbalist or something like that. I feel like this kind of gives me herbal energy because it's just, there's so much nature around. And the mushroom in and of itself is a plant that is so multifaceted. It helps with healing our guts. It helps with healing our minds. It helps with healing our spirit, depending on how we take it. The mushroom is so multifaceted. Some of you all might be like herbalists, or like you use plant medicines to heal, and to maybe heal people on a mental level too. I say mental because we have emotional, but you know what I'm saying? People who are in emotional distress or something like that. Some of you all might be like psychologists or therapists, and you could be expanding your business practice by offering holistic remedies to your clients. Things along that line. It doesn't have to be that cut and dry. But I feel like that's how you're strengthening what you already do, right? For those of you who are not like therapists or in the healing profession like that, you guys could heal through art, through design, like I said earlier, and strengthen your emotional appeal in your designs by using certain colors, maybe more pinks and greens, maybe more things that really are bright and whimsy and that attract and make people feel lighter or happier when they look at it, things like that. Something very abstract and something very kind of like colorful and cheerful, like to me, this doorway is. Okay, so let's delve deeper into your messages with some tarot. Hey, pile number 3. So we're back. So you all got the Six of Wands, Temperance, and the Ace of Wands. This is very interesting. You're definitely in the healing arts, and I feel like some of you all you guys just might be healers. You could be therapists, talk therapists. You can be herbalists. Not everyone, but take what resonates, leave the rest. This pile might not be for you. There's 4 other piles that you could choose from. So if you do feel called to this pile, I feel like there's some type of message in there, but specifically I am getting a lot of healers, and I'm getting a lot of something in the arts, something about creativity, right? Especially with this Temperance card with alchemy. You're teaching people how to be peaceful. There's a peaceful energy within this pile. So again, we have Temperance, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands. There has been action and momentum here for some of you all in your career. I feel like half of you have already experienced a really amazing victory in what it is that you do. You are being reinvigorated in your career. You're upping the ante, so to speak, right? Especially with this Ace of Wands. You are finding, I think, a new passion to focus on and to expand upon in your career. Although it seems like the same career, you're not changing it, you're just broadening it, if it makes sense. I feel like with the Six of Wands and I feel like with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands, that makes the Seven of Wands. So it's something that you've probably been defending or needing to stand up for, okay? And this could be your creativity or the way you do something, the way you work your magic, the way you heal, right? The way you turn a negative situation into something that's so positive, something that's so peaceful and profound, right? I feel like a lot of you are very balanced as well. You're very balanced and you're very like peaceful people who just want to really see others happy. But there's definitely a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, and it's a gift. This is a new gift. So this is really, to me, the new opportunity that's coming in. It's like this new invigorated feeling that you're feeling. You're feeling passionate about refining what it is that you do, making it better, making it 10 times better, elevating it. Okay? You're not afraid of this change. You're welcoming it and you're embracing it. So let's see. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups. So this is going to make you very happy, and it's going to make others very happy. This could be your patients, your clients, the people you work with, the people you work for. Very interesting. I feel like emotionally you're very centered, or that this is something that you're providing people with. Some type of potion or some type of, this could be like even alcohol-free wine, or like for those who do partake, this could be like a drink, or like I wanted to say potion, I want to say serum, some type of elixir, you know what I'm saying, that you're making that makes people feel good. Because look, bottom of the deck, healing, we have this potion here, and then we have like these herbs that are almost seeming like they're going to be incorporated in this tincture. And then we have the mixologist of the tarot here, Temperance, and they're just mixing away. And this kind of like helps and aid in people's emotional emotions. So yeah, some of you all might be making some type of elixir or something like that that really helps people feel better if they're in distress. Or that's something that you want to add to like a product line, or this could be something that you're also pitching, okay? Depending on what you do for work. Tell us more. Clarify this temperance energy for our pile number 3s. Look at this, 6 of Swords. Yeah, it's like whatever this is, whatever this new opportunity is getting people through hard times in their lives. It's like taking people like I wouldn't say an escape, like a mental and emotional escape. Even though swords represent mental, but I also feel like sometimes the mental and the emotional can intertwine. It's like an elixir that carries people forward. Clarify this Ace of Wands regarding our pile number 3's new opportunities in career. Okay, what else? Clarify this Ace of Wands. Okay. So you have, wow. Okay, so you have the 7 of Cups, more Cups energy. We only have 1 Cups energy, which is the 7 of Cups, but we have the 7 of Cups. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. This could be a new idea. And we have the Lovers. This could be like a love potion, like an idea for a love potion or like a love elixir. It makes a person feel better. Maybe even like an aphrodisiac. Pile number 3s. What are y'all doing? I think here we go again with balance, right? Temperance, and then with the 2 of Pentacles. Working on something, balancing it. Maybe you're trying to make people more balanced. So what I'm getting here is there's like a new idea that you think could be lucrative, and it might have something to do with like feeling balanced, but also feeling good. I see the Lovers card. So this doesn't have to necessarily be about a connection or romance. It could be about soulmates or connections, but this could also represent Gemini. You could be a Gemini, or you could have Gemini highly aspect in your chart, but this doesn't have to even have anything to do with like a zodiacal sign. The Lovers is about a choice, right? And it's about like making one choice over the other, right? Taking one road or one fork in the road as opposed to the next, but it's like divinely orchestrated. So whatever you choose, you should be fine, right? This does represent the allegory of Adam and Eve, right? In the Garden of Eden. And then this angel comes, this angel is here. So Eve is next to the tree of forbidden fruit with the snake. And then Adam is next to this burning bush, which talks about desire, which talks about passion. And Eve is next to the snake in the tree of forbidden fruit, which talks about knowledge and change and transformation, right? So Eve, quote unquote, is looking up to the heavens to see what should she do. And Adam is looking at Eve, right? So it's like, you might feel a little confused about which direction you should take, or this could be about a product or a service that you're trying to introduce into the market, and you want to maybe see what works and what doesn't. But this is what I'm seeing that the new opportunity lies, is like you might have come up with, or you might have invented this really great thing, and you're trying to see how can you get it to market. That's what I'm getting. Pile number 3s, okay? Let's pull some more cards. Let's get some more clarity. But you're trying to juggle this thing, right? It's something you're very passionate about. Tell us more about what this new opportunity exactly is for our pile number threes that's coming in for them in career and money. We have card number 27, harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Whatever this is, you're creating it with gentleness and care. It's a concoction. It's like, look, she's mixing something up too. You're alchemizing something. You're alchemizing something, pile number threes. It's very beautiful what it is that you're creating here. And I feel like this is two products. It's like two products that you're trying to scale or you're trying to have some type of balance with. There could be two things that you're creating, one that you already kind of have in motion, and the other one, it's kind of coming after that, like coming into fruition. Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. You're trying to make something harmonious. This could be like a tincture or like a elixir that makes people feel loving and harmonious and relaxed and cared for or something. Again, you guys could be in the healing arts. You guys could be therapists or talk therapists or psychologists or something. And you're also adding another component into your work. Even design. I'm getting designer. I don't know why I keep getting designer with this. But it's giving very like Alice in Wonderland, going down the rabbit hole. Like, I don't know, just very colorful and almost psychedelic. So that's why I keep getting like tinctures and elixirs. Tell us more, Spirit. What else for our pile number threes? What new opportunities await pile number threes in career and money? Something's telling me to take this. We have card number 9 with peace. Bridget, goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, flame, peace is flame. Are you creating something to like, so people could find one another? Like lovers can find one another. We have card number 9, card number 27, 2 and 7. That's 9. This could be your personal year 9. You could be a life path 9. What's at the bottom of the deck? Look at this. Card number 23, romance. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. I stand on what I say because the energy is not lying. Okay, pile number threes, I really hope this message resonated with you. Let us conclude your reading with some roll of the astro dice. Very last messages for our pile number threes regarding the new opportunities awaiting them in career and money. Wow. So we have the 7th house. Y'all are going to be like a love doctor, like something. You're creating either something design-wise, something that people can like enjoy, like eat, that's edible or drinkable or something like that, some type of elixir or potion or something that just changes the way people feel about themselves and about, I feel like their intimate connections. I think maybe this might even be an accident and you come up with it and you introduce it as a product and it just, it blows people away, pile number threes. We also have Mercury energy. This could be about communication. This could be like a truth serum or something. But instead of like anything bad, it's like just saying the most beautiful things about people, their partner, their close, intimate connection, something like that. And we have Scorpio energy, which is very wrapped up into kind of sexual energy and mystery and the underworld and, you know, the unseen. It's very mysterious energy, pile number threes. I feel like maybe some of you all could be communicating about whatever this is soon. 7th house, Mercury and Scorpio. Very interesting. But okay, pile number threes. So that is all the time that I have for you, my lovely dreaming dreamers. If this message resonated with you, please give this reading a big thumbs up. List in the comments what resonated who is this for? Because this is a very specific message that just came out. So let me know if it resonated with you in the comments. But anyways, I love you all so much, and I really hope this message resonated. If it did, hit the thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number fours, welcome back to your reading regarding what new opportunity awaits you in career and money. You all chose this gorgeous, very fairy, very mystical, and fairy tale land door. It has a wooden exterior, and it has a cobblestone walkway, and then you have all this beautiful green, lush greenery on top of the door with flowers cascading along the doorway, along with a lantern right on the doorway. Okay, so pile number fours, the new opportunity that awaits you in career and money, I feel like is something so, it's like out of a fairy tale. It's like out of a storybook, like once upon a time, there was this insert here, and yeah, I feel like it's when it comes in, it's going to be very whimsical, very like almost like unbelievable, like it's made up, like it's a fairy tale, right? So yeah, it's based in whimsy. Like this could be a dream of yours. Like this could be a dream come true. That's what I'm getting, like dream come true. Like only in fairy tales do dreams come true. No, in your waking life, around your career and your money, your finances, dreams are coming true. This is what I'm getting from this door. Okay, so let's see. I'm very curious to see what your cards say. So let's get into it. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving pile number fours clear, concise, accurate messages on new opportunities that await them in career and money. All right. Pile number four. So bottom of the deck, we have card number 21 with trust. We have fire energy, we have Scorpio energy, and we have basil. We have this open eye, right? To me, this represents awakenedness, consciousness. Look how tall this basil stalk is. We have card number 21. Some of you all might be turning 21, or you could be 21 years old. 21 could be a significant number. Maybe you're born on the 21st of any given month, right? 2 and 1, that's 3. When I said that, I seen 333 on the time clock. So yeah, I feel like trust in your path. Trust in your path. You're about to be awakened into something brand new that's coming in for you in your career and money. So let's see what that is. So we have card number 33, water energy, wholeness, black mulberry. So I want to let you guys know off the bat, this card has came out. I think, don't quote me on this. I'm almost certain it has either come out in the reading or when I was doing the pre-shuffle, but every single time this card has came out 4 times already. Wholeness. So there is a theme with this reading and with the people who are attracted to this reading. We have card number 35 with focus. We have air energy, we have Sagittarius energy, and we have another eye. But instead of just a lone eye, it's inside of a hand, which I know is symbolic for something. This could be for protection. That's what I'm getting, like a hamsa. This could signify like your focus is protected right now. But let's delve deeper. We have card number 24 with agreement. Water energy, strawberry. We have Libra, and we have this feather, which is like a quill pen. So off rip, your reading is talking about you being spiritually protected because of how spiritually awakened that you are. Okay. Bottom of the deck, this eye, trust. I feel like Spirit also wants you to trust in the timing of your life and where your gifts are leading you. I feel like you're very focused now at this time, pile number fours. And if you're not, Spirit is urging you to get focused. And whatever you focus on it is protected right here with the Hamsa. This is also very interesting too, because we have agreement with strawberry. So there could be some type of contractual agreement that's going to be very lucrative for you or something like that. And you're protected because you were focused when when this came up, like when this opportunity presented itself or something. That's what I'm getting here. You're definitely protected, okay? Again, there's a pentagram right here. And to me, this looks like a pentagram, pentacle. It's about material. So I feel like something material is definitely surfacing. And I feel like this could be very lucrative or very good for you material-wise. Okay, so let's get into your tarot to just gain more insight into this new opportunity that is awaiting you. I feel like this is something you're already focused on. And I can't, look, we have this stalk, right? And I think, didn't I just say something about like how tall this basil stalk is or something like that? We have a stalk here. We have two tall stalks that's like growing. I'm getting Jack and the Beanstalk, like that story, the fairy tale, look it up, Jack and the Beanstalk. I feel like that's a channeled message for you, pile number fours. Something that's growing so high. I forget the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, to be honest, but I know like Jack ended up having to climb that stalk. But it's something about you trusting in the climb, you trusting in it, because it's almost like you've made an agreement to do this already, maybe even in past lives. Tell us more, Spirit. What else? Clear, concise, accurate messages for her pile number fours regarding this new opportunity that's awaiting them in career and business. Wow, look at these cards that just flew out like that. Something's just gonna come in. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This is definitely about work. And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm getting pay attention to what the communication that's being made around you. Something is over. Something had ended or something is coming to an end. I feel like the worst is over. I feel like your beanstalk, right? Your stock is about to shoot through the roof, whatever this is. Your value. That's what I'm getting with stock, like your value, like stocks and bonds. We have stock here. Your value is growing exponentially. I have to clarify this. Why is this in reverse? This Eight of Wands. It's like something's coming straight towards you. Because look, this Eight of Wands in the reverse is coming straight towards this person who is focused on their work, right? One pentacle at a time. And with the King of Pentacles here, this King of Pentacles represents Taurus energy, right? It could represent any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But what I'm getting here is someone who's building, who has built their wealth, who has built their empire and has a lot to show for it. Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is talking about a person, right? A very wise person who's reached the top of their, let's just say their craft, their business, something. They've built something. Now, this Ten of Swords here is someone who is maybe feeling maybe a little burnt out, right? Maybe a little burnt out mentally, but they're still steady at work. They're still steady at work. And with these Eight of Wands in reverse, something's coming straight at them and maybe they can't see it. We also have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which talks about listening to one's intuition, right? Following the signs, the hunches. being light and playful, maybe being new to something again. Clarify this 10 of Swords for our pile number 4s. Why is this 10 of Swords here? Yeah, knowing your power, right? Knowing you're very skilled, knowing your position, the position that you hold to manifest. To wield power, you have everything that you need to manifest something. Even endings. And this is a major arcana. The Magician came out to clarify the 10 of Swords. Ending something. Maybe you manifested an ending. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. This could have been a connection with someone, but what does that have to do with? Give me one more card for the 10 of Swords. Why is this 10 of Swords here for our pile number 4s regarding new opportunity that awaits them in career and money? Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. It's like something had to end in order for this new opportunity to come to you, and it's something that you manifested. It's something that you are asking for, but you had to release something else. You had to let go of it. It had to really be a solidified end. Okay. But it's like you're so hard at work doing something, you're kind of not going to see when it comes in, when this opportunity presents itself or when it comes in or something. Clarify this 8 of Wands in reverse. Why is this 8 of Wands in reverse here for our pile number 4s? Why is this 8 of Wands? The Page of Cups came out again. The Page of Cups came out again. That was just at the bottom of the deck, and it came out sideways. And to me, when the card is coming out sideways, it kind of represents like a crossing energy that says like you do need to pay attention to this. This could be a challenge. You're not listening to your intuition. Something's coming straight at you and you're so busy at work. It's like you gotta focus or something, like trust. And it's like you're protected. What's at the bottom of this deck? The Hierophant. The Page of Cups came out sideways. And I just keep getting the Celtic cross where like you have the first card, which is like you now, and then the crossing energy, and you're supposed to put it sideways. It came out exactly like that. I feel like you might be having a challenge if paying attention to your intuition versus working. It's like, this could be a new person too. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, like a young person. It doesn't have to be. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, when I clarified this page, this 8 of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups. Let's clarify this Page of Cups for our pile number 4s. Who is this Page of Cups regarding for our pile number 4s? Or what is this Page of Cups energy? Clarify our Page of Cups for our pile number 4s regarding new opportunities that await them in career and money. The Queen of Cups. Okay, this kind of makes more sense. The 10 of Cups, the bottom of the deck. Okay, I think this makes more sense. This does. So there's like, this makes a lot more sense, pile number 4s. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the side. There is this upgrade that just happened because the bottom of the deck was a Hierophant when I clarified this 8 of Wands in reverse, right? This is what came out, the Page of Cups. And what was at the bottom of the deck was the Hierophant, right? So when I clarified, well, who or what is this Page of Cups energy? The Queen of Cups. Someone is upgrading like emotionally, or when it comes to their maturity as it pertains to their emotions, or when it pertains to their care or their intuition, or their intuition, their intuitive faculty, right? or they need to pay more attention to it. They have to pay more attention to it. It's imperative because something's coming in that's about to make you really happy. The 10 of Cups. This could be about family. This could be about, again with the cups, emotional fulfillment. This 10 of Cups represent emotional fulfillment to the umpteenth degree. This could be a person in your life that's already there, that's kind of telling you, that's kind of like maybe edging you toward like what you already know you need to do in work or business or, monetarily, but you can't really, you're so methodically at work. It's going over your head, someone's suggestions. Clarify this 8 of Pentacles. What is this person working on? Is it a contract? An agreement? It's like you were so busy, King of Wands, leading, doing the hard things, being a leader, doing all the things. 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone's hard at work here, but I'm also getting there could be an intuitive person really trying to suggest and help you, maybe emotionally or spiritually, with going towards something. And don't let this go over your head. Pile number 4. This is what I'm getting. This is like a gift. This could even be a gift from your higher self. Maybe it's your younger self trying to tell you something with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like, pay attention to your emotions. That's what I'm getting here. Pay attention to your emotions. You're kind of neglecting your emotions because you are hard at work here. Spirit is telling you, pay attention to your emotions. That's what I'm getting. Someone's so focused on the bottom line and someone's so focused on their day-to-day, the material, they're neglecting their emotions and their happiness. That is it. Pile number 4s. So the new opportunity that's coming in for you, that awaits you in career and money, it has more to do with like what you need to be focused on right now at this time. I feel like you've built a lot. Like you already have a lot. You've already built a lot. There are new opportunities coming in too. But I feel like Spirit really wants you to know you need to focus on you or make an agreement to where you aren't neglecting yourself, maybe because of work. Because you're a master manifestor, you can manifest anything. I feel like career-wise, things come very natural and organic to you. It's not hard to, create on the material plane for you. This Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups with that 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that's what's something's coming in emotionally for you. There is an evolution. There is an elevation when it comes to your emotional landscape. But that's what's coming in. That's what's really coming out in this reading. And Spirit really does want you to trust it. Trust in it. Okay, let's see. This could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, but something's coming in. Tell us more, Spirit. What else for our pile number 4s regarding what new opportunities await them in career and money? What new opportunities are awaiting our pile number 4s? What new opportunities are awaiting our new pile number 4s in career and money? Thank you. Look at that. 43 harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, there's those emotions. As the trees in the forest grow tall, there are those stalks, basil, and then this stalk right here, focus. Let my work now bring me Let my work now bring me to harvest. I'm ready to receive my all. I think this is what's also coming in because we have wholeness right here, right? I think you're about to have it all. I think if you guys had just been focused in a season of your life and just like harvest and material gain and material wealth, you're about to get that. But I also feel like there's something deeper on an emotional landscape that's coming in too, that you're not going to see coming because you're so focused on your work right now, which isn't a bad thing. You know, I think maybe it's actually kind of like a healthy distraction, but there's something coming in. And I think you're you're being cautioned also, or like urged. I don't want to say caution. I think that's the wrong term, but like nudged. That's really what I want to say. Nudged into really tapping into your emotional landscape right now. Card number 43, 4 and 3, that's 7. This is divinely orchestrated for you, pile number 4. Okay, so let's see. What else? Let's get one more card. What else, Spirit, for our pile number 4s? What else awaits our pile number 4s regarding career money? What else awaits our pile number 4s regarding career and money? What else awaits our pile number 4s regarding career and money? What else? Okay, I'm gonna just take this one. Yeah, we have card number 21. Isn't there a 21 in here? Is this bottom of the deck? Trust. 21, 21. Sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. I think the Page of Cups has a lot to do with play. And I think that's what Spirit is suggesting you do as well. Like, pay attention to your emotions and what your emotions are telling you that you need right now. I feel like there could be a sensualness in your nature that wants to come out right now. Acknowledge it and adhere to it. You know, this is a mermaid in a current, and she's just getting swept away in it. And I feel like that's the message. Your harvest is coming. You've done everything you needed to do for that. You're going to be very abundant. If you aren't already, you probably are already very abundant, but that's what Spirit is suggesting. Pay attention to your emotional landscape right now. Give yourself grace. Do the things that you've been wanting to do. You know, dance, laugh, play, love, you know? Okay. Last messages for our pile number 4s to conclude their reading, Spirit. Last messages for pile number 4s to conclude their reading. Okay, we have the 8th house. 8th house is, I think, like endings and beginnings. What is the 8th house? I'll look. We have Virgo energy. All work and no play makes Jack or Jill a dull person. And then we have the North Node. Yeah, there's something destined coming in for you, but Spirit wants you to take the load off. Like, you're exhausted or something. Like, maybe not. The 10 of Swords, like something ended, but Spirit really wants you to follow your bliss. Like, play more, be more playful. The Page of Cups is about playing and following your intuition, but in a playful, lighthearted manner. We have the 8th house with, hold on, let me look. What is the 8th house? I know it's ruled by Scorpio. Let's see. So yeah, the 8th house is all about transmutation. It says mortality and metaphysics. Okay. Mortality and metaphysics. In the complex 8th house, the secrets of the universe are revealed. This is the point at which we move beyond self-awareness to universal awareness. Plutonian reaches death is met, the one great certainty of life and the most feared. And expanded states of consciousness are encountered. At the mundane level, the 8th house is of shared resources and monetary gain of things inherited. Wow, so you could inherit something or have been inheriting something. The sign on the cusp describes how easily resources are shared and how altruistic someone can be. Inheritance may be on a physical or psychic plane, yeah. Including ancestral patterns and potential. An elusive Pisces or Neptune in the 8th house may indicate an inheritance that slips through one's fingers or a continuation of a family pattern of addiction. Capricorn or Saturn could suffer loss, inherit Capricorn or Saturn could suffer loss, inherit a substantial legacy, or a flair for business. Intimately connected with sexual union, one of the most fundamental processes of the 8th house. This is a place of openness to giving and receiving. It is where the individual loses the sense of separate identity and learns to merge with another. For some people, this is a transcendental experience. For others, painful. The 8th house also describes sexuality for choice of sexual expression, the sign pointing to how intimacy is experienced and to expectations around sexuality. Uranus in this position, for example, indicates deep ambivalence and ambiguity around gender and sexual preferences. Wow. All right. Pile number 4. So very beautiful energy, very deep reading. I really love this. I really feel like once you guys start tapping into your emotional landscape, the seas of abundance is just gonna part, and you're just gonna have it very instantaneously almost. So let me know in the comments how you guys felt about this reading, if this rang true for you or not. Let me know. I love you all so much. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, hit the thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.